What's up, everybody out there in Internet Land? It's your brother Moshe coming to you live from my only man cave. Anywho, we're going to do a very honest review on the Horizontech Falcon sub-ohm tank. Now, this is the disclaimer. Horizontech did not send me this to give a review. I spent my own money on it. Google Play Services has stopped. Yes, close the app. Can't stand updates. And I'm going to say this before I get into this tank. Stay away from smok products. Stay away. I've been vaping now, I think, for about 6 months. Really haven't smoked 6 months. I think I've had a cigarette here or there, but I've pretty much stayed away from any sort of cigarette. So, a huge success story for me. Smoking 2 packs a day for Lord knows how long. And they're the ones that have they're just riddled in every single shop. Their coils used to last me 7 days. Then all of a sudden it went down to 5. Now maybe 3-4 days, and it's an inconsistent vape. Sometimes you're getting a burnt hit, and it's like you just wick the coil and put it in your tank. It's absolutely ridiculous. The quality control absolutely sucks, and I would stay away from buying any smok product at all. They got way too many products, and the quality control is crap. And I've got 2 mods from them, and 3 tanks. And I'm not doing it to myself anymore. It's a waste of money, and then you get pissed off because you're wasting your money on the coils, and then you're wasting your money on your juice. So, with that being said, breaking in new wine glasses. I broke all my other ones. Let's get on to a very honest review. I spent my own money on this. I love the rainbow because it's a neutral color, and you can buy any kind of color mod and it'll go usually very well with a rainbow. I'm going to turn that down a bit. I'm just starting to change flavors. Alright, I have it on the smok. Next month, I think I'm going to buy the drag. I have the smok mag, and number one, I bought it because, not so much that it looks like a gun, it's pretty thick and it's hefty, and it fits my hand very, very well. I don't have issues with hitting the button. If you're not paying attention when you pick it up from a counter, you might hit the button or something like that. But other than that, I haven't had a single issue with hitting that button. Again, it doesn't keep very accurate battery life. The chip in here is probably crap. Sometimes it'll say I have half battery life, and then when I take, and then it'll say low voltage, and I put it into my charger, and the charger reads that the battery is empty. Garbage, smok. Smok, if you're watching this, I'm not buying your products anymore until I hear numerous reviews online that your quality control got better. But this is all I have to vape on. So, and I was going to say it definitely is a left-handed mod, but I wouldn't recommend smok products. stay away from them. Usually when they come up with a brand new tank, what I've been noticing is the coils work very, very well. Then after a while, coils don't work well at all. And even after like sometimes on the second day, you're noticing an inconsistent hit. Okay, I'm getting on smok a little too much. Let's get this. The Horizontech Falcon tank. Now this particular tank, it comes with two different types of coils. It comes with a Clapton style coil, and it comes with the mesh coil. I also have the Fireluke, just the Fireluke Free Max mesh. And I noticed the minute I switched to mesh, because I'm a flavor chaser, I think every flavor chaser is also a cloud chaser. I think people settle because they want the flavor and they don't care too much about the clouds. Me, I want to blow freaking huge ass clouds, and I also want to taste the flavor. And I've noticed that the bigger the cloud you blow and the more dense that the vapor is and the cooler the vapor is, the more flavor. It's almost like a car. You get more cool air into that engine and you're going to notice a huge increase in torque and horsepower. All right, so right now, what's this coil reading at? Coil is reading at 0.167 ohms. I don't know if you can see that this way. And I got it at 65.3 watts. It's rated best at 70 watts, 10 plus, 10 minus. I've been using this tank for about 2 weeks. Depending on the juice is depending on the temperature, the wattage you're going to be using. And I'm switching flavors right now, so 65.3 watts. Let's check it out. Gotta get the pause for the effect. Now, cloud chasers may not like this particular tank too much, but you're definitely going to love the flavor. It's 70% cotton and 30% wood pulp. I have not tried the Clapton style coil yet because I've just been smoking on this Mamma Jamba. All right, so now we're going to go from 65 to 73.8. Now check this out. Cloud production is decent, and because you're running at a lower wattage, you can definitely hit it a lot longer. Right now, I'm vaping on Silverback Juice Rocky. It's like a banana pie with some crust and some vanilla bean. I just took out the juice that I was using it before. It was just the last little bit, which was keeping it 100 blue slushy lemonade. This is pretty good. You definitely taste the lemonade more than the blue slushy. It's a very middle ground. They also do just a blue slushy, which is absolutely delicious. But I wanted it to not be so overpowered with the blue raspberry slushy. And in the blue raspberry slushy, you can definitely taste the raspberries. It's very prominent. And the drip tip is freaking great. I mean, look at this tank. Now, I will tell you this. It's a brand new tank. When I changed out the first coil, I had a little bit of an issue gripping it at the bottom. The airflow is, I will tell you this, in this particular tank with this coil, if you close off the airflow, you lose flavor. So it's wide open airflow. If you close it off, you're going to get more cloud production, but you're not going to get that flavor. The drip tip is very comfortable in your mouth, but the only problem is it's not adaptable and it doesn't come with an adapter. Here, let me take off the drip tip. You see? The top of the tank, it's just to get it to come off. It's like a quarter turn and it comes right off. Look, I can do it with one hand and I'm putting it on a pillow. But when you close the tank, make sure you thread it up right, otherwise it's going to leak. Now, max is 80 watts. And the juice, it's well balanced. I will say that. The banana isn't prominent, but it's there. The vanilla bean isn't prominent, but it's there. The crust isn't prominent, but it's there. 80 watts. It's reading 0.167 ohms. Time to take a toke. Now, it takes a while to get adjusted to hitting this tank. Just like every other tank hits a little bit different. Your draw has to be a little bit different. I do a nice, slow, easy draw. And then at the end, when I start to feel it get a little warm, last bit of lung capacity I have, it's been 6 months since I've really been smoking on cigarettes consistently. So my lung capacity is pretty good. I could take a 4 or 5 second hit, not a problem. But when I first quit, 2 seconds max, most of the time 1.5. So I was looking for those higher wattage tanks to give me the nicotine that I was looking for. And if you're just quitting, I would suggest, if you're a 2-pack a day smoker like I was, I mean, you're going at it like every 15, 30 minutes. I mean, it's chain smoking. I would recommend getting 2 tanks right off the bat. Most tanks are around $30 at average. You buy 2, that's $60. You buy the coils to match. Buy some juice. You're probably looking at spending, depending on what state you're in. If you're in New York, you'll definitely be spending a hell of a lot less. In other states, you'll probably be spending just a little bit less. Like, it's dense, but it's not that dense. And you definitely have to practice with your draw technique to get a satisfying vape. That was a little too warm for me. Hence the coughing. 80 watts, I think, is just too much on this tank. I usually don't go anywhere above... I play around with 73.5, 73.8. Sometimes I'll go up to 70.8 depending on the juice. But for this juice, I think I'm going to stick around 68.7. It re-wicks very quickly, I guess, because of the wood pulp. And I will tell you this. I haven't tried the UL Crown or any of that other stuff because I'm not getting a whole bunch of stuff mailed to me. But compared to the smok, oh yeah. Oh, that's much better. Now, I will say this. If you want that juicy, flavorful hit every time, you got to wait a little bit. You got to wait for that juice to kind of soak up that cotton a little bit. You know, chain vaping, you're not going to get that, oh my God, that flavor is so good. But I will say this. The flavor is absolutely on point. I'm waiting for them to come out with better coils. I'm looking to see a bigger tank with a 2 or 3 coil like the Fireluke Mesh Pro has come out. But I will tell you this, man, for flavor, I mean, it's really good, guys. Swooshy, swooshy airflow, and delicious. with that being said, stay away from smok. Definitely check out this Horizontech tank, the Horizontech Falcon. And I think it's $20 for a 3-pack of replacement coils. They usually last me around 5 days. Anyway, love y'all. God bless.